Oh, okay, at least I reconnected quickly. Hi, Twitch, I'm so sorry. It said I disconnected. Can you hear me now? Oh, apparently I'm clearer on Analyze. I think it was just a blip in the internet. I'm so sorry. Okay, as long as you can hear me now. Sorry. But anyways, so my friend had I didn't even realize it was my friend that was in the chat. I thought it was just a random chatter. Okay? So they were like, "Oh, that person's no good. Like that person has been bothering me on my streams or something." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Am I supposed to give a shit? I don't know either of you." I was like, "Okay," and I was like, "Am I supposed to give a shit? I don't know either of you. Like, keep your beef out of my stream." And then they were like, "Wait." They're like, "Oh wait, it's me. It's me, your friend." I was like, "Oh shit." I didn't realize it was my friend who was like trying to warn me, and I thought it was just two people that I didn't even know having beef. And like, I got kind of pissed off. I was like, bring your bullshit on my stream. I don't even know either of you. Yeah, throw hands first, ask questions later. That was really where I was at with that one. All right. Okay, I should be. All right, I'm back. I'm logged on to AI Dungeon now. Excuse me. Let me take a look at the. Oh my goodness. All right. Let me take a look at the story to figure out how Clover died. I feel bad that I forget, but there were so many people in that story. Hi, Deskline. Hi. How you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm just chatting right now, but I can also... Is that self-censed? No. I mean... If it was, would you mind? It's just a beautiful picture of me and me. It's light mode and dark mode. But yeah, I'm still doing voice requests if you want. But for now, I'm really just chilling out with the Frengineers, just chatting. You would watch? Would you watch if the two Rixies had different voices? Like maybe if one of them talked like this and the other one talked like this. Then what? Yeah, would that make you want to watch more or less? Anyways. I'm trying to figure out, I forgot who, you'd eat popcorn? Okay. I'm trying to figure out who, how one of the people in my story yesterday died. Because I forgot already. But there were so many people in that story, it was like so hectic. Sorry, I'm like tabbing through. Okay. Suddenly, Clover seemed to start choking and convulsing on the ground. "What's wrong, Clover?" Mia asked in horror. It turned out some of the... Oh, yeah! I remember! Okay. Okay, Bubble or Clover, or whoever. You're still here, right? So I gotta tell you what happened? I remember now. Okay. So, right, remember... I don't know if you were here when I said that Rayenna, the bread loaf, got exploded by a Coochie missile? Do you remember that? So... Yeah, so the bread loaf got exploded by a Coochie missile. Yes, a Coochie missile. Fired by the mecha named Cooch D3. Yeah. Aw, poor Rayenna. Aw. Yeah. And when Rayenna exploded, some of the crumbs landed on you. And here's what it says. "What's wrong, Clover?" Mia asked in horror. It turned out that some of the crumbs from Rayenna's explosion had landed on the cyborg, and because they were very much gluten intolerant, they were suffering a fatal celiac reaction. They died slowly as the song "Miku, Miku, Uiu" played over the speakers in the ship. That's how you died. Oh my god, you know what? Hi, Lexi! Welcome. How you doing? Yeah, rest in peace. I'm so sorry about your fatal celiac disease. Sorry that I kind of added that to your character, but I just wanted to give you a fitting death, you know, since you had left the stream, and I was trying to, like, kind of rest in agony. Nah! I was kind of killing off everybody. You didn't know you were gluten intolerant? Aw. Well, you know, tragic. Should've gotten tested, I guess. Anyways, I was, like, killing off everybody who had left the stream, not out of spite. Not out of spite, but just because it was easier to manage the story with less people. So, yeah. Oh, let me check my marshmallow, though. I haven't checked my marshmallow in a bit. I don't know if there's any new ones, though. Nope, there's no new ones. Killing people off for content. I mean, isn't that like why the Hunger Games and like Squid Game and stuff are popular? I mean, can you blame me? Can you blame me? No, I didn't think so. Anyway. Killing off turtles for content. No. Killing off turtles for fun and because it's just. Just kidding. Just kidding, you guys. I'm a friendly robot. Wait, did I ever turn the noise suppression back on? I forget if I did. I did. We're good. We're good. Yeah. I'm so happy, though. Do it for the bit. Do it for the vine. Does anybody remember do it for the vine? Do it for the vine. Yeah, do it for the vine. I'm not gonna do it. Do it for the vine. I'm not gonna do it. Do it for the vine. Do it for the vine. Hey! Aww. I can't believe they fucking killed Vine and TikTok got to take over. That's not fair. That's not fair. Vine was a pioneer. Vine, like, it's like Vine ran so TikTok could like flop around. That's how I feel. Instead of it being Vine walked so TikTok could run. Oh yeah, here's my stream restarting itself because I disconnected for 2 seconds. Whatever. TikTok's 100 times worse. I know! Vine? There is no Vine, only the choices we make. Well, listen. Like, I'm not even trying to be a boomer. Like, how is it that Vine, I mean, am I wrong? Like, Vine did not have the same problems that TikTok has, right? Like, were people as toxic on Vine as they are on TikTok? I don't think so. Hag? Hag? What are you talking about? It says right here in my programming that I'm 18. Although there is a strange marking on my hardware that says like manufactured in 1990 beep, and the beep is where there's like scratched out. I don't know who scratched it out, but yeah, so I guess I might be a hag, but really I know that I'm programmed to be 18, so I must be 18. Vine was harder to make content for. Oh, which filters? Oh, so the easier it is to do things, the worse people. Yeah, honestly, you're right, because people suck. Yeah. So true, so real and so based. Anyways, no, I'm kidding. Unless you're a Frengineer, then you're awesome. Alright, that's the only thing you need to be saved from the only thing you need to be saved from the AI apocalypse is to be a Frengineer. What do you have to do to be a Frengineer? It's simple. Come to my stream, say hi, and be nice. Yeah, you are awesome. You are awesome. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't think knowing about Vine makes you a hag. For group hug. Yeah, Pablo is starting kicking off the Frengineer group hug. Yeah, Matthias, he's awesome. Everybody's awesome. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool, and you're part of a team. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of, okay, I was gonna say speaking of Legos, but I'm wrong. Speaking of Legos, which made me think of Star Wars, and then speaking of Star Wars, my new PC came with a Star Wars game. I forgot about this almost. Let me pull it up. It came with a free Star Wars game. Download. Let me see. Beaker's awesome! Hi, Forest Boxes! Yeah, Beaker is awesome. Beaker is the best. Beaker holds it down. Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today I'm being everybody's personal text-to-speech. So if you have any voice lines that you request for me to say in any style of voice that I can manage to do, I'd be happy to do that for you. I'm also competing in an event on an app called Analive, where I'm also streaming right this moment. And if you want to see me on a billboard, me bright and shining on a billboard in Times Square, then that is where you can gift me. But thank you. Yeah, that's my little shill for today. But yeah, otherwise it's completely free and everything for me to say any voice line you want as long as it fits within the guidelines of my talent agency. Okay, because they don't want me out here saying slurs and shit. I think that's pretty I think that's pretty reasonable. Alright. Aw, Pablo, why are you dancing? Break it down. Hi, Sean. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Today I'm doing voice line requests. Pretty fair. It's all free. Yeah, okay, I guess. Aw, he said as he crossed his arm behind his back and kicked a rock. What's the matter, Sean? What's the matter? What's the words that I guess come from? Positive affirmations. And then I told a weird but story about farts in space. Oh, you chose the worst timing to be a pharmacist intern? It's okay. Come be a Brightful Technologies intern. We'll definitely treat you right and won't do experiments on you. But I'm sorry that that's not going too good for you. But hey, that sounds really cool. That sounds really cool. Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds really cool to be a pharmacist, or to even be an intern to become a pharmacist. I think that's really cool. In fact, do you want to hear about the time that I think I might have broken HIPAA? That might be a fun story to tell. The time I might have broken HIPAA. Because... Okay, listen. No, not HIPAA. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, listen. It's not... Okay, I shouldn't have even been in a position. Okay. I'm not a medical anything. I'm literally just a robot, okay? Dr. Fish is a medical professional, not me. But listen, here's what happened. I was working at a pharmacy. I was working at a pharmacy store, okay? You know, one of those stores that's like a store and a pharmacy? I was working at the cash register, okay? I was working at the cash register. I was not working in the pharmacy until we were short-staffed and they asked me to work in the pharmacy but not to do anything except all I had to do was basically just deliver. I basically had to take the medicine from the back, they had like these bags with like medicines in them or whatever, and I just had to take them. They would give me the last name, and then I would go in the back and I'd take it and I'd bring it up to the front. That was all I had to do, and like ring it up. That's like all I had to do. I didn't have to obviously like measure anything. But what happened was, they gave a last name that was like, not a common last name, but whatever. They gave me a last name. So I went in the back to where that last name was. And there were, I found one with a name on it. And then I was like, oh, is it like, let's say that the last name was like Jones or something, right? And so I was like, oh, is it Fred Jones? I shouted to the front. And then the person at the front was like, no, I'm not Fred Jones, but Fred Jones is my son. And I was like, and then I like found the other Jones that was actually him. And I was like, I think I just violated HIPAA. Because now Fred Jones' father knows that he's on some type of medication. Yeah. But this was like 10 years ago. So I don't think anybody cares. Did I snort people's prescriptions? Unironically, it might have been less HIPAA violating if I did that. Yeah. Okay, bye-bye, Pablo. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. So good to see you. And thank you for the gift today. I did not snort anybody's prescriptions. Yeah, it was like it's just like 10 years ago, you guys. I still feel bad about it though, because what if like Fred was like on some sort of sensitive what if Fred was like on freaking like sex change medicines or something? and now his father knows that he's on medications and I fucking outed him. Okay, obviously that's the worst case scenario, okay? Obviously that's the worst case scenario, but you know how the mind makes you feel like even like extra bad about things? That like you know what I mean? Like it was probably fucking nothing. It was probably Fred Jones's fucking ass cream, and like his father probably was getting the same damn ass creams because it's genetic and it was fine. So sorry. By the way, Sean and anybody else in Analyze chat who's confused, I am multi-streaming. I'm multi-streaming on Twitch. So that's why I'm talking to two different chats. And Blue on Blue said, yup, that's exactly what happened. I was Fred. Yeah, but, yeah, so, but here's the thing. The reason that happened, no. The reason that happened is because they put me, who was not properly trained to be in the pharmacy. That's what happened. So that's not even my fault, you guys. That's not even my fault. Anyway, sorry, I'm looking to see if I could find the name of the... Oh my goodness. To see if I can find the name of the game that I got for free. Let me look up. It was a Star Wars game. Okay, view order. Oh, I accidentally Battlefront? Oh, I don't know. I have to check. But actually, you guys, you know what? I just knocked over my microphone. Yeah, I knocked over my microphone. I was doing so good not knocking over this microphone, and then I did it. Shit. Okay. Can Twitch hear me now? Oh no. And my tracking is like broken too. Yeah, with skill and grace. Oh yeah. Nothing but pure elegance and very, very little clumsiness here on the Rixie Rifle channel. Of course. Anyways. Yeah, nothing ever goes wrong here. Scuff? What's that? Is that like some sort of... Is that like a species of mushroom or something? I don't know what that is. Anyways. Oh, I'm soft. Oh, sorry. Sorry. The gain. Hello, testing. Is that better? Or am I still soft? The game like reset, you know, when it got unplugged. Okay, good. Okay, give me a second. I have to check my email now. Okay, here we go. Verification code. I'm just trying to see. Oh, but I accidentally when I ordered my computer, is it the mic or the wire? I had to replace the wire. The mic is fine. It's the wire that's really, really loose in the plug-ussy. Alright, so it's like it like slips out easily. You know what I mean? And so if I like accidentally knock over my microphone, because the microphone stand also actually kind of sucks. The one that came with it. But but it's because it's easy to, because like if I knock over my mic, you know, it's not the end of the world. But then it is because the plug is so loose and like falls out easily. If I knock over my mic, I'm pretty much guaranteed to just shut down my whole mic. Captain Panda! Hi, how you doing? Let me know if anybody still has any voice requests. I'm still doing that. I'm still doing the voice requests. I know it's kind of also just chatting, which is fine, but I don't want anybody to lose any opportunity to get me to say anything you want within the conduct, the guidelines of Nexus. Okay. Oh, Star Wars Outlaws 40 series bundle. Wait, what? NVIDIA desktop PC gift. The Star Wars Outlaws 40 series bundle. Get Star Wars Outlaws and the Force Commando character pack. It has very bad reviews, though. I got it for free, though. Tell us about Dr. Fish. Of course. Hi, Cash. Hi. Of course, Dr. Fish. This is my little robot buddy. He is he's like a little, portable pharmacy, actually. He carries around medications, and you know, opioids and, Flintstones vitamins, yeah. And the opioids are medicines. They're medicines. Does he also break HIPAA? He'll break your HIPAA. Well, he fucked you. Anyway. I don't know where I was going with that. What do you he'll break a HIPAA. What do you fucks your grandma? I don't know. Wait, it's an open world game. Watch some clips of the AI. Oh, anyways. Why? Does it have really, really bad AI? Anyways, no. So he's a, he is like a portable little, he's refrigerated. He's got a refrigerated body, so he can hold all sorts of medications and like temperature sensitive things. And the reason that he was always following me around and everything is because he was first invented by my parental units. Because, you see, I'm a robot and I've always been this size, this strength, this age. I've always been an adult-sized robot. And my human siblings, you know, when they were very small, I would want to play with them because they were like my siblings, right? But since I was so big and strong, sometimes there would be little accidents. Like, you know, just, you know, a scraped knee there, a broken rib there. You know, you never know. You know, when we play too rough. So they got me a Dr. Fish that has all kinds of medical supplies inside so that I could keep care of my human siblings when there was a little accident so that they wouldn't have to constantly be going to the ER. Yeah, and so that's why we have Dr. Fish. And over time, he got upgraded more and more. He keeps my victims alive. Yeah, I mean, no, my siblings, my human siblings, you guys. I already told you, I have so many human siblings. I've got like 60, 67, 68 human siblings. No, I don't think it's that many. I don't think it's that many. It's somewhere between 5 and 92. Somewhere between 5 and 92 human siblings I have. 28 human siblings? I don't think it's exactly that many. No, I don't think so. But yeah, Star Wars Outlaws. I got that game for free. So I don't know if I'll play it on stream unless you guys want me to, but I have it now. So Star Wars Outlaws AI. I'm skimming some Reddit stuff. I need a video. Where's the video? I see one that says AI, gaming AI in 2024. I'm muting the video though. Also, Blue on Blue, did you just call Dr. Fish a fatty tuna? Okay, I'm watching a video. I'm watching a video right now of the I think this is the AI and the Star Wars thing. Are they like the ships are just kind of just like spinning around, shooting aimlessly and crashing into each other? That's pretty funny. Maybe I'll think about playing it on stream. Maybe I'll start it off stream, and then if I feel like I want to play it on stream. But I mean, I don't know. It's a game I got for free. That came with my PC. So, anyways, but the thing is, guys, actually, you know, if I play it on stream, what the whole thing would be with me playing it on stream is that I barely know anything about Star Wars. Java's Cross for the Java's Palace Panty Raid. Oh my gosh. I barely know anything about Star Wars, you guys. So it would be like, the buy would be like, total Star Wars noob plays Star Wars. I already forgot the name of the game. Is it Battlegrounds? Outlaws? Star Wars Outlaws. Total Star Wars noob plays Star Wars Outlaws. I'll be like, okay, so what is a stormtrooper? What's the difference between a stormtrooper and a clone wars? Wait, what? Clone trooper? Wait. What? There's stormtroopers. Which ones are the clones? I forget. Everything you need to know is in the name. Wars in the Stars with Fat Alien and the Fat Alien's Kiss. Oh. It would be a fun, kind of chaotic, yeah. It kind of reminds me, I remember I used to play Super Smash Brothers with my friends, and I wasn't super good at Super Smash Brothers, but I was like better than your average casual player who like barely plays it or had never played it before, who like, whatever, played it just like for fun. I was maybe a little bit better than that kind of person. PK fire! Oh, okay, bye Blue and Blue. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. I'm probably going to end the stream relatively soon. But yeah, I'm probably a little bit better than your average player. But I had two friends. I had two friends who had never played it before. They were like the two friends in the friend group who had never played it and didn't care and like just weren't gamers, but they were part of the friend group. And so all of us who were like more like sweating playing Super Smash Brothers were like having like really competitive, we were playing really competitively. One day it was actually, I think this might have been my birthday party actually, now that I'm remembering it. We were playing really competitively with each other at my birthday party, and then we were like, wouldn't it be funny if we had these two friends who like don't even play any video games, like try to play? And we did it in kind of a degrading way where we had them play like, I think it was like Pichu and like Kirby. We had them play like Pichu and Kirby, and we just threw them in there, and they were like sheepishly punching each other in the game, and like they just had these two adorable little creatures like yeah. And she was like, wait, am I hitting the right button? Like, how do I? And then like, yeah, and then like items were like spawning. They were like, how do I pick it up? How do I pick it up? And then me and Mark, the Kirby's fucking suck. Like the Kirby suck. And then she's like, that was so funny. I just remember her panic when she was like, she's eating me. She's eating me. It was so cute. It was so cute. Alright, you guys. Apparently there's an ad in 3 minutes. Okay, well, let me do this marshmallow then. And then maybe after the ad, maybe I'm gonna say goodnight. Because I also, I told you guys I have to eat dinner. Alright. Wait. Oh, here it is. Let's see. Someone said, Rixie, it's me, Fred. I just want you to know I haven't forgiven you. Oh yeah, Fred Jones. Rixie, it's me, Fred. I just want you to know I still haven't forgiven you. That was my erectile dysfunction medicine, and now they call me ED Fred. I'm so sorry. Ooh. Wait, mic filter muted most of that Smash story? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. Should I can retell it. I don't know. I was laughing too hard. I'm sorry. Is Edie Fred a Star Wars character? I don't know. Yeah, no, it's the OBS filter. It's the OBS filter. I'll tell it after the ad break. I'll retell it after the ad break. I'm sorry. I gotta figure out my audio. I gotta figure out my audio stuff because I've got like a shitty. I guess I got a shitty suppression. Well, that's why I was trying to use the NVIDIA noise suppression, but for some reason it was making me sound like I was in a tin can. But anyway, and then someone also said toes, yum yum, fungus, yum yum. That was the other freaking marshmallow I got. Yeah, I'll retell the Smash story after the break. Sorry, Tedora. Yeah, solid material. Thank you, guys. Toes, yum yum. Fungus, yum yum. They were really spitting with that one. They're really... Speaking of spitting fire and cooking in the studio, has anybody ever taken one of those when the dudes are like handing out their mixtapes? No? When you never been in a city? Well, actually, I'm gonna be honest, I've only seen this in New York City. I've never seen this in any other city. Not that I've been to like a whole bunch of cities, but I have been to New York City the most often. But there's dudes, yeah. There would be dudes who just are handing out their mixtapes. Yeah. I always just tell them like to fuck off. Well, I don't tell them to fuck off. I just politely decline. Has anybody ever, is it like a scam where like you take it and they're like, okay, now you owe me money? I've had that scam happen to me, but just not with a mixtape. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I always wondered like if any of that music was actually good. No, but I've had that scam before, but I've never had. They're even like, okay, I'll sign it for you and guilt you afterward. Oh, okay, I got you. No, yeah, I've had that before where someone will like give me something. I've had it before where like someone will just like hand you something cool. Like I remember like somebody handed me like a little figurine, like a little. I don't remember what it was. It was, I want to say it was like an angel figurine or something. I don't know. They handed me a figurine of some sort, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. This was at an event, actually. This was at an event. Like, so I was, like, staying in the same place, right? Like, I wasn't just, like, walking by. I was at an event, and they, like, came up, and they were handing people these figurines. And we were like, oh, is this, like, part of the event? Right? And so, and then, yeah, but then they came back. And then they were like, okay, like, oh, you need to pay for that. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I was like, is this even part of the event? And then it was like a random person causing trouble, I guess. The music is horrible, or it's just a blank CD. Is it a scam? I'm surprised I didn't know that. I never bothered to like look up why they do that. I never bothered to look up why people are handing out CDs, you know? I figured it's just people who are trying to get people to listen to their music or something. Although nowadays, do they even do that nowadays? Come to think of it, I haven't seen that in a while. Come to think of it, I haven't seen that in a bit, so they probably don't do that no more. Because of, you know, I mean, people still listen to CDs, but no, the city is, it's a little scary. I hope if Mia does come to New York City that she's prepared. I don't know what the cities are like over in the UK. Never came across one, yeah. You're more likely to get your iPhone snatched if sitting near the door. Oh, yeah. I don't know what the cities are like in the UK, but New York City is, you gotta be prepared for New York City, you know? Hey, listen, if Mia comes to New York City, maybe I could help her out. I could be her like tour guide, I guess. Because, you know, when you think about it, Meow Tua, wait, what? Meow Tua, what's that? You mean like Hawktua but meow? Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, Bubble, what do you want me to do? Yes, but with meow? You mean the whole, wait. You mean the whole, like, Tether said don't. Don't read it. Just where I say meow Tua in dark mode? Meow Tua. There, are you happy? Oh, you're a formed resident of the Bronx. Oh, you lived in the Bronx for 21 years? God damn. I'd actually, I only lived in the city, for a little bit. A long time ago. I don't even know if I can even count myself as a true, New York City, resident. Because I only lived there for like a year. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, okay, Bubble's very satisfied with the Meowtua. Yeah. But if you're like you're like a real New Yorker, you're gonna have to teach me how to teach Mia how to survive New York City. I think I think like because I'm kind of like a what do you call it? A suburbanite or I'm like a suburbanite, so I'm not as hardened to the city as people who truly live there. But it can be kind of scary for somebody who's not used to the city just because I heard you were a reformed Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened? Anyways, I have to tell the oh, your phone died. Oh, I was just talking about how then you're like a real New Yorker because I mean, I'm a New Yorker, but I'm not I only lived in New York City for 1 year. A long time ago. So so I'm not and also I don't know why if I should say which part of New York City I lived in, but it's kind of got its own culture compared to other parts. That's all I'll say. I'm not gonna say anything else about where I lived. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if it would dox me, but I mean, I don't worry about saying I'm in because like I mean, New York is such a huge state. How are you gonna fucking find me? I mean, maybe it's too late. Whatever. I don't care. Rifle Technologies will protect me. I've already said it like a million times. That I live in New York. I don't care. Anyways. Oh, I was gonna say the Smash story. The Super Smash Brothers. Yeah, sorry Twitter. I mean, sorry Twitch. Sorry Twitch for talking like too squeaky for you to hear. I will try to like make it lower pitch when I explain. But the reason I was making so much high pitched noise is because it was just really cute because my two friends who basically never played video games. I mean, I'm sure they've played some video games before, but they're just like they're just not gamers. It's just not their thing. So we had them play Super Smash Brothers, and we gave them like the two cutest like characters. We gave them like Pichu and Kirby, and we had them play. They were playing, and it was just funny to watch them like try to navigate the game. Like they were just having first of all they were just punching. They were like just doing like basic like clicking the A button, like punching each other, and so all you hear is like pee, da, pee, da. Like little sounds. And I don't know if you can hear that, but and then yeah, and then like I remember like items responding, like I think like a sword or like a hand or whatever. It's been a while actually since I played Smash, believe it or not, but I think it was like one of those like sword, like purple swords or something spawn, and they were like, "How do I pick it up? How do I pick? I want it. I want to hit her with it. How do I pick it up?" And then once Kirby found out how to do the suck, it was all over. Because once Kirby figured out how to suck, and then they were like swallowing Pichu, and the girl who was playing Pichu was like, "She's eating me! She's eating me! What do I do? How can she eat me? How can I eat her? Stop eating me!" It was so funny. It was so funny watching her reaction to realizing that Kirby could eat her. Yeah. Anyways. It says, hey there, Rixie. What's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles. Hey there, Rixie. What's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, and yet tonight you are so brightful. Yes, you are. Dr. Fish doesn't shine as bright as you. You know it's true. Bubbles writing me a whole Hey There Delilah parody. You gotta watch out for the big suck, yeah. Yeah, so that was really funny when my friends, and that actually was a great day. That was my birthday party, I believe, if I remember correctly. I know we played Super Smash Brothers during one of my birthday parties back then, but I don't remember if that was the same exact day. But it was fun because then my friend pulled a prank on me. He was like, I gotta run to the bathroom, and I was like, okay, and he went to the bathroom, and when he came out of the bathroom, he was in a Pikachu costume. He was in a Pikachu costume when he came out of the bathroom. And I was like, it's Pikachu. I was like a little kid. This was in college, by the way. Just to be clear. This was college. And I was like a little kid. I was like, it's Pikachu. And then we ordered food. We ordered like pizza, and we had him go out in the Pikachu costume to get the pizza. Good times, you guys. Good memories in college. Okay, I think you have a Pikachu onesie too. Oh, cute. I don't have a Pikachu onesie. I used to have a Pikachu backpack. Yeah, but anyways, you guys. I think I gotta go, especially since my hostage actually seems to need to go out too. You know, and I don't have my human sister anymore to help me with the hostage, so. Aw, alright guys, I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you guys. Yeah, Bubble. Aw. Oh, Turixie. I know, it's been like, I'm sorry. It's been like 4 hours. I do gotta go. I gotta do my Duolingo too. Of course, I believe in you. I believe in you, Rebel. You keep going. Yeah. I don't know why I'm still talking quiet, like you guys are gonna be able to hear me. Yeah, I believe in you guys. Think of Dr. Clover. Bubble, don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'll be doing my tech chat. Alright, I'm gonna miss you guys, but I gotta go, I gotta eat, I gotta let my hostage go potty. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a big kiss. Big kiss, you guys, for everybody. First, Analyve, okay? Analyve, Cheryl's husband. I see you there. I see you lurking. Alright, big kiss. Big kiss. I'm kissing another woman's husband. Big kiss for Analyve. Bye, Analyve. Bye-bye. Alright, Twitch. Let's find out who to raid. We gotta raid somebody. Yeah. Yeah, we can raid somebody. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Clover. Thank you, Dr. Clover. Alright, let's see. Who is streaming? Why do they have this, like, weird... Wait, no. Oh, no. Why is my sidebar, like, squished? Oh, there we go. Alright. Who could we raid today? Lulu Lasso? She is on Team Fairy. Is she multi-streaming? Let me check. I can check. I just logged off of Analyze. She's live? Is she live on Analyze? No, she's not multi-streaming. But she's live. I could raid Lulu Lasso. I just wanted to check to see if I could shill her for the Team Fairy. Well, since she is on Team Fairy, I'll raid Lulu today. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Oops. Make it easy for a Beaker to transition over. Alright, thank you guys. Thank you, Twitch. It was so good to be back on Twitch. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you later. Say hi to Lulu, Rigsy Raid. Bye-bye.